Technical pros.
Wait, is that the heart? Wait, how's the...
That's not hard at all. What has building your own engine allowed you to do?
Make Lumote? We designed the engine in such a way that regardless of the projects that we do going forward, we could take the underlying architecture and then use it on an open world game, a user content game, kind of whatever.
People really love the technical stuff, especially the PC gamers, right?
Yeah.
So it has its own, I mean, it has its own value as like just an idea.
Working in an engine as it's being built under me, it's kind of like walking over a bridge that's being built while you're walking over it. There's like planks there, but there's also a lot of holes where there should be planks, and then you can't see them. So then you just step in it, and you're just like, what is going on?
Still odd, even in the old system.
Don't glow anymore or give the hints. I've noticed that happened a while ago.
Right. So which are we talking about?
The color cycling hint stuff.
Yeah, all the hints are gone. Why did it make sense to build your own engine?
Everyone
that we know has asked us that same question.
I mean, I can just say like the witty thing, and it was like one part audacity, one part frustration, and one part
hubris.
Why not? Like funsies.
Oh, no. Actually, this makes sense. So I started in games right back at the launch of the PS1. And there weren't really engines to be spoken of back then. At that time, you made a game, you made your own engine. There wasn't any ifs, ands, or buts about it. And then there was an industry shift once like Epic started licensing their engines out. And then that's when engines became a big deal. And it's only with the proliferation of like Unity and Unreal, where now people question the logic of actually making your own engine. It was just an interesting shift. And now there's been so many games created on those two engines that are samey in the sense of like the visual feel or the artistic styles you can get out of them. When you create your own engine, you get a really great opportunity to do something that can make yourself very unique. We didn't want the engine to limit our creativity.
But part of it is also just, if you like doing that work, that's like part of the process that makes it enjoyable, right?
Yeah.
Creating an off-the-shelf game engine implies that the only satisfaction in creating a video game is making the video game. But the people who are interested in all facets of the game-making process, including how pixels end up on the screen, there's a lot of value in solving those problems. They're interesting problems to solve. How does the machine work? It's like working on a car or something, right?
Yeah, it's very much like that. Like if you rebuild an engine in a car from scratch, like the joy you have from then driving that is far more than just going and buying it off a lot, right?
I like to joke that Lumote isn't really a puzzle platformer. It's just a tech demo. And it just so happens that there's a game in there because it was all the wild dreams that Kyle and Aaron were just like, you gonna be cool? Lights everywhere.
I guess you could say that the cost of developing our own engine ended up being, it was about 8 months before we were more productive in our own engine than we were in Unreal. So like in terms of like time, it would be about
it set us back 8 months. But this game's taken 8 years, so let's be real, it's not a lot of time.
If there's something that doesn't work, you make a note of it, you put that to the side, you start working on something else, then go back, see if you can actually run through a puzzle in the full thing. And then at a certain point, if it is a problem that cannot be fixed without a lot of time, and we don't have that time, find a way to go around it. And that's how things were built.
That's kind of game dev.
That is game dev.